Do you constantly find yourself wondering, am I asking too much in my relationships? If that question sounds familiar, this is for you. That's a question I used to ask myself probably a dozen times a day. In my relationship, mostly, but also in friendships, family relationships, you name it. I was constantly second guessing that my needs were too much. But here's what I eventually realized after a lot of therapy and healing work. Most of us don't actually have unrealistic expectations. We've just been conditioned to believe that we do. We're taught to be the cool girl, low maintenance, easy, grateful for whatever we get, lest we be replaced. So when we want more communication, more consistency, basic emotional availability, we panic and start to doubt ourselves. We start justifying our needs, explaining them, minimizing them. Because somewhere along the way, we learned if I ask for too much, I will be abandoned or rejected. And I say this with so much empathy because I was that girl for most of my life. Being the chill girl was my entire relationship identity. You want to cancel plans? No problem. Commenting inappropriate things on other women's social media? That's cool. Still texting your ex constantly? All good. No problem. Of course, I wasn't actually okay with any of those things. I was just too afraid to ask for what I really needed. I didn't want to be labeled as controlling or needy or jealous or any of those other things that women get called in these scenarios. But eventually, after repeating the same bad relationship pattern over and over and over again, I had to ask myself, is this strategy really working? The answer was an obvious no. I was so afraid of being rejected that it took me decades to realize I was already being rejected and I was keeping myself stuck in the same loop. And I say this with so much compassion. The part of you that settles isn't weak, it's just protective. It learned that it wasn't safe to have needs. Healing is not about becoming better at tolerating less. You deserve more. I'm happy to say I'm not the cool girl in relationships anymore. And if I can do it, you can too. If you want help reconnecting with the parts of you that are afraid to ask for more, I have a free training that walks you through that process one step at a time so that you can build secure relationships without settling or abandoning yourself. The link is in the description.